This is the weekly weather briefing for Monday, July 28th, 2014. This briefing will cover the weather forecast for the upcoming week for the inland Northwest. As always, forecasts are subject to change, so please check our website during the week for updated weather information. Here's the overview. The heat will return and will be the main story for this week. We are looking for another prolonged hot pattern today through at least Sunday. Isolated thunderstorms will be a possibility around midweek and again toward the weekend. The hot and dry conditions combined with the possibility of lightning will raise our potential for wildfires. New fire ignitions will be a concern this week and probably next week too. Our weather pattern over North America will change very little this week. There is good agreement between the computer models that a strong high-pressure ridge anchored over the desert southwest won't move much through this weekend. For the western United States, this pattern means hot weather with much above average temperatures over the Pacific Northwest. The pattern for this week resembles the weather pattern we experienced during early to mid-July. During this time frame, the Pacific Northwest experienced a 10 to 12 day heat wave. This map shows the departure from normal temperature from June 28th through July 27th. The states of Washington, Oregon, and Idaho were roughly 4 to 6 degrees above average. This is a big departure from normal for a 30-day period. While the western United States baked in the heat, the central portion of the country was cooler and wetter than normal. July 2014 will likely be in the top 5 hottest on record for several reporting sites in our region. If the National Weather Service temperature forecasts pan out through the end of the month, Spokane will have the 3rd hottest July on record with an average high temperature of 75.5 degrees. Wenatchee has a good chance of having the 2nd hottest July on record, and Lewiston could have the 4th hottest July on record. Weather records go back to 1881 for Spokane and Lewiston and back to 1931 for Wenatchee. Wenatchee has hit 100 degrees 9 times so far in July, and more triple-digit heat is on the way. The solid red line on the top of the graph shows the high temperature forecast for the next 7 days. The dashed red line is the normal high temperature. Hot temperatures and low humidity will cause active wildfires in central Washington to burn hotter this week. Fortunately, no widespread gusty winds are anticipated through the weekend. High pressure over the 4 corners of the southwest will not only bring hot weather to our region, but the high pressure ridge may also open the door for a push of monsoonal moisture into Idaho and Washington this week. At this time, it looks like Wednesday could feature isolated thunderstorms for North Idaho and southeast Washington. There may also be a push of moisture and thunderstorms over the weekend. The clouds associated with the thunderstorms may bring a bit of cooling to our region, but in general, the threat of thunderstorms in this pattern is not good news. New wildfire ignitions will be a concern in our region from midweek into the weekend. In summary, the heat will be our primary weather impact Monday through Sunday, with afternoon high temperatures ranging from the mid-90s to low 100s. Widely scattered thunderstorms will be a possibility Wednesday, then again Friday through Sunday. The combination of the hot and unstable conditions and the potential for widely scattered thunderstorms will heighten our risk for new wildfires for the next week or more. The 8 to 14 day outlook from the Climate Prediction Centers calls for more of the same through early next month. This outlook is valid from August 5th through the 11th. Above average temperatures are shown over Washington, Oregon, and California. This looks very much like the temperature anomaly map shown earlier in this briefing for late June through July. The outlook for above average precipitation for Idaho may not necessarily be good news. If the increase in moisture is accompanied by an increase in lightning, we could see more wildfires. Here's how you can stay informed and get the latest information from the National Weather Service. You can check out our Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube accounts.